I'm Hadeel Akkam. Today I will talk about my presentation, type of bin classification. At beginning, we should know what is the bin and why we use it. In some cases, the amalgam restoration require more retention and resistance form. So we use the bins as an instrument inserted in the dentine to provide adequate resistance and retention form. For amalgam restoration, this type of amalgam restoration called bin retained amalgam restoration. What is the type of the bins? We have main three types of the bins: cemented bins, friction locked bins, self-treating bin. I will describe each one in details. Started by cemented bin. It can be serrated stainless steel or wire. The preparation diameter should be 0.025 to 0.05, larger than bin diameter, and the depth inside the dentine it should be 3 to 4 mm from total length of cemented bin. As we see in this photo, the total length of cemented bin 6 mm. It should be only insert 3 to 4 in the dentine. And use cemented either zinc phosphate cement or zinc polycarboxylate cement. Now I talk about advantage and disadvantage of cemented bin. Advantage: it is cheap and it lack of lateral stress in the dentine, so it more resistance to tooth fracture and can contour it before insertion. Disadvantage: it less retention when compared to other type of the bins and cannot change or alter it after insertion in the dentine. It causes leakage at tooth bin interface and require cement. What's the problem of cement? Cement will cause irritation to the pulp, and we should use varnish before placement of the cement. The varnish itself will reduce the retention of the bins to half, so we'll consider as disadvantage of cemented. Friction locked bin. It made from stainless steel, and as we see in this photo, it horizontally grooved. The diameter it should be 0.025 smaller than diameter of the bin, and the depth inside the dentine should be 3 to 4 mm from total length of the friction locked bin. As we see in this photo, the total length of this bin is 5 mm, only inserted 3 to 4 inside the dentine. And retention mechanism: it's different from cemented bin. There is no cement required for retention, just it taped in the place, and it depended on resilience of the dentine. Advantage and disadvantage. Advantage: it's more retention than cemented bin and easy to place, less expensive than self-treated bin, which I talk about this later, and no irritation because no cement will use. Disadvantage: difficult to use in posterior tooth, and it's difficult to contour after placement. Less retention than self-treating bin, but it's more retention than cemented bin, and it causes lateral crack in the tooth because will stress concentration inside the dentine. Self-treating bin. Diameter of this type should be 0.038 to 0.1, smaller than bin diameter. And the mechanism of retention. As we see in this photo, we have threads. These threads will engage resilience dentine and responsible from retention. The depth of bin hole inside the dentine, it should be 1.3 to 2 mm from total length of this bins. The total length, as we see in this photo, 4 mm. Now I talk about advantage and disadvantage. It easily placed in posterior teeth, which cannot do that in previous type. Excellent retention and can contour it even after insertion. And it's safely easy and no irritation because no cement will use it. Disadvantage: expensive, cause crease line because stress concentration inside the dentine. Now I will talk about most widely used system in self-treating bin. It is bin third mate system. This system have several types of the bin available according to diameter of the bin. It have a regular type with color coding gold, either standard or self-sharing or two-in-one, and medium with color coding silver, either standard or two-in-one, and Mekin with color coding red self-sharing, and Minita with color coding pink self-sharing. And here we describe different number of bin diameter, drill diameter, total bin length, and extent of the length in the dentine. This is the reference, and thank you.